Welcome back to Chop's Garage. Firstly, before I get into what I've just won at BCA, I want to say a massive thanks to everyone for all the comments, for the subscribing. Really, really do appreciate it. I know in this game, you put yourself out on the internet and you expect to get trolls and so forth, but to be honest, every comment that you guys are leaving is really positive. It's really helpful, and I really do appreciate it. Just a lovely bunch of people out there. So yeah, big thanks to all you guys out there watching these and commenting and following. Really do appreciate it. I know there's a lot on YouTube, and the fact that you guys enjoy this stuff and are taking the time to comment, I do appreciate it. So big thanks to you for that. So what's going on today? So today is Thursday, and yesterday I won another car at BCA. I won a Ford KA 1.2 Z-Tech. At this point, I would note that I haven't sold in it this week, but I'm not completely full up, and I do think towards the end of this month, beginning next month, people are going to start buying cars again. There's a lot of kids that haven't been able to get through their driving test yet. I think a lot of parents might be out buying cars for people. People will start going back to work a bit more maybe. So I want to be full up for the small cars. So Ford KAs normally do pretty well for me. They're a Fiat 500 basically with a different skin on, so I know the cars pretty well. It's the 1.2 engine, which is pretty bulletproof, touch wood. It's the Z-Tech, so it's a decent spec. It's black, which always goes well for me. 3-door. It's done 85,000 miles on a 2013. It's a grade 3, which means the bodywork shouldn't be terrible, but it will have marks on it. And for that one, I've paid £1,400 for it, and with fees £1,653. So as normal, BCA are making the most money out of all these deals. By the time it's been delivered to me, I'm going to be looking at about £1,800 on the car. Delivery does kill me a bit. So yeah, about £1,800. I'm hoping to be able to stick the car out the door at 2,995. I don't know what I've got to spend on it yet, but obviously with warranty and VAT and so forth, that will probably leave me around about £700 profit, depending on how much I need to put into it. It's got quite a long MOT, which I intend on not doing much with the MOT because I think it runs out in November, so I'll probably leave that as it is. So I'll have a 2013 with 85,000 miles on at 2,995, and if I get that red crash damage repairable one done, I'll have that, which I want to stick up about 2,995 for a 2013 with what's that got, 35,000 miles. So people have the choice: do you want to buy a car with super low miles that's on the register, or do you want to buy one off the register with 85,000 miles on it? To me, makes bugger all difference, I have to say. This car, there is no doubt in its life at 2013, at some point it's had a bumper or a wing painted or a bonnet painted. It's had a non-structural bump that's been repaired. It just happens to have been that was done at a point when the insurance company decided it was financially viable to do it, and now at this point with the red one, they decided it's not financially viable to do it because it's now that bit older. If this happened to this car at 3 or 4 years old, they'd have just done it and never would have gone on the register. So interesting. In your comment below, I'm interested to see what you guys say. Comment below, would you rather have the non-cat car with 80,000 miles on it, or the cat car with 35,000 miles on it when you were buying at this price range, the 2,995 price range? Be interested to know. Yeah, I always like to try and understand people's thinkings when it comes to the cat cars versus the non-cat cars. So yeah, would you rather have the one off the register with 85,000 miles on for 2,995, or the one on the register with 35,000 miles, ignoring the spec and the colour, of course, just in general? So what have I got on today? Today I need to flat back the paint on that Silver Yaris door because I still haven't done it, and then I do need to crack on with that crash damage red KA. Get that ready as soon as possible because the sensors aren't in for the Suzuki yet, so I can't put those in and start work on that. So let's get cracking. I did redo the door on the Yaris. It's clearly, obviously, it's still not in invisible repair, but we don't have any of that grey shadow mark anymore on it, and it is a closer silver. This isn't flatted back yet, so it's a bit textured. So at the moment, I'm going to let it bake in the sun before I flat it back. But it's better, a lot better. And again, I'm only going to ask £1,995 for the car. I've cleaned the inside. That's my footprints all over the floor now, but I've cleaned the inside up, and she's actually come up really nice inside as well. So I just got to wait to flat that paint back before I can give the outside a proper clean. So I'm going to ask £1,995 for it, I think. 2009, 90,000 miles, nearly a year's MOT on it. Cat N, but yeah, should be a good little runner off someone. So the silver Yaris is now in the lineup with the red one and the white one, and it's the race to see which one sells first. I have already had a test drive in this one this morning with someone. Problem, indicators aren't working. Hazards do, but indicators don't, so I might have to do a stalks switch on that one, possibly. But she wants to get rid of her Fiat 500. She didn't want to part exit. She wants to get a better price for it, selling it privately. So happens someone came in about 10 minutes later and said, have you got any 500s around the 2k mark? And I put the two of them together. So hopefully she gets a good deal for her car. She appreciates me putting him in touch with her, and she comes on and buys the white one. But a lot of you said white first. Odds on it looks like it might well be the white one first, but we shall have to see. So which goes first? Some of you think the silver one will go first because it's going to be dirt cheap, and some of you think the red one's going to go first because the mileage is low, but the vast majority think the white one's going to go first, and by the looks of it, it may well. But to be fair, the silver one isn't advertised yet, so I'm going to get online and do that in a moment. And they'll all be up for the weekend, and we'll see what happens. Good rubber. Straight down the side. Good rubber here. It's all new rubber all round.